are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. Before we begin, let's take a look at the headlines first. Manipur Cabinet gave nod to hold a full budget session for 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly from July 31st. CSOs and students' body denounce a claim of Chief Minister Nongtman Biren about ongoing peace talk between Meitei and Kuki communities. Demand Chief Minister to disclose details of the peace talk. And Supreme Court Collegium recommends Justice Nomaikakpam Koteshwar of Manipur for elevation as Judge of Supreme Court. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our dearest viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform, SKTV, in Manipur that can be watched globally. All right, now to top stories. The full session for the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly will commence from July 31st. Addressing media person in Imphal, IPR Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan informed that the decision to hold the budget session was taken during a cabinet meeting which was held between 10 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. today. The minister also maintained that various other decisions were also taken during the meeting. Among the decisions, Cabinet has decided to rationalize Village Defence Force in newly formed districts of Manipur. It also decided to allow transfer of VDF personnel from one district to another. The Cabinet also agreed to frame Manipur Private School Registration Regulations Rules 2024 by amending Manipur Private Schools Registration and Regulations Act 2017. It also decided to amend the DMU Act so that appointment of Vice-Chancellor, Registrar and other regular posts for Dhanamanjari University could be carried out. The Cabinet also gave approval to formulate Manipur Health Service dental rules. Speaking about recruitment process for various posts, Minister Ranjan said a committee will be constituted to look into the recruitments for Directorate of Economics and Statistics. Cabinet also decided to create a post of Extension Officer in Directorate of Panchayati Raj. The Cabinet also took decision on matters concerning fancy registration number for Transport Department, allocation of land for establishing dispensaries for Ayush and expansion of airport.
Assembly session July gitang kuntraga mathoi 2024 yumza kisan numetsida akoi haunana bagi ayaba ma cabinet na bibiki anoba district sigizda ma akoi ministerial staff amasung village defense force gize district in the anoba se kya piba the rationalized tawna bai the work up tawna bai the makta cabinet na home department ta high gre akoi ge village defense force hanadi within the district moi ge posting je leram base jikti they will be transferable district amada loina transferable oiba yaba sigise danga se cabinet na decision logre Manipur Private School Registration Regulation Rules 2024 ama frame tawna bai the makta cabinet na ayaba pigre amendment of Dhanamanjari University Act magi vice chancellor lobagi vice chancellor ji magi tenure kamai orba magi removal ke adugi details ama koi amendment ama tawga sina cabinet ayaba pigre separate Manipur Health Service dental rules exemption from consultation or concurrence with MPSC until gi wina rules anobama asiki cabinet sina ayaba adom sige sima pigre Director of Economic and Statistics sida anirak thokna recruitment khara tawgi badu cabinet na committee ama semaga irregularities khara mogi departmental aduna yengbiraga in case if there is irregularity eramagadi adugi do scrap tawna bai damakta adugi so kai cabinet ayaba adum pigre Director of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj the 42 number post of Extension Officers Panchayat Directorate sida post create tawna bai damakta adugi sigizna ayaba so pigre Senior Research Officer ne duga Research Assistant one post library on Records and Library section of GADG. Sigisi contractual basis for a minimum of 5 years. Loan na bai damakta sizo ayaba bigre cabinet.
The Cookie Inpi Manipur KIM, an apex body of tribal cookies, has maintained that they have no knowledge of any peace talk between the Kuki-Zo people and Meitei, as mentioned by Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen. The press note that was issued by Secretary of Information and Publicity of KIM, Jan Holung Haukib, further maintained that the Cookie Inpi will remain committed to its resolves for a political boycott of the Manipur government, alleging for orchestrating and perpetrating the persecution against the Kuki-Zo people. Kuki-Zo people who have been victims of the alleged state-sponsored ethnic cleansing campaign of the Manipur state government cannot negotiate with our oppressors for justice and equality for our people. While reiterating on its demand for a union territory with the legislature, Jauholun Haukip also asserted that any supposed peace talk or political negotiations without the knowledge of the Cookie Inpi and its constituent organization is only illusionary. The Cookie Inpi and its constituent organizations are the only legitimate bodies to maneuver a way forward for the Kuki-Zo people. Meanwhile, the Kuki Students Organization KSO, a student body of the Kuki community, has urged the Chief Minister to disclose the precise details of the talks between the Kuki and Meitei regarding the Manipur crisis and the restoration of peace. In a press note issued by the organization, KSO demanded Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen to disclose the precise details regarding the organization or individual involved in the peace negotiation. While expressing disbelief on Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen's statement on initiating a peace talk between Kuki and Meitei community, KSO alleged that the Chief Minister has once again performed media stunts to save face with the centre and the public in general. KSO also clarified that, to date, no formal invitation from any government agencies regarding peace talks has been received. It emphasized that the Chief Minister cannot assert such negotiations without the involvement and the presence of the central government and the knowledge of Kukis. The Supreme Court Collegium has recommended Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh High Court, Nomaikapam Koteshwar, and Acting Chief of Madras High Court, R. Madhavan, for elevation to the Apex Court. If the Supreme Court Collegium recommendations is accepted, Justice Nomaikapam Koteshwar will become the first judge from Manipur appointed to the Supreme Court of India. The Supreme Court Collegium, consisting of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices Sanjeev Khanna, B.R. Gavai, Surya Kant and Rishikesh Roy, recommended the two justices for elevation to Supreme Court. The resolution of the Collegium maintained that the appointment of Justice Nomaikapam Koteshwar as a judge of Supreme Court will provide representation to the Northeast, and in particular, he will be the first judge from the state of Manipur to be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court. The Collegiums noted that Justice N. Koteshwar has an impeccable record, both in judicial capacity and in terms of the work which has been rendered by him on the administrative sides as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. It may be mentioned that Justice Koteshwar earned his LLB degrees from Delhi University in 1986. He started his legal career at Guwahati High Court and rose to senior advocate status by March 2008 and was appointed as an additional judge in October 2011. Registrar of Dhanamanjari University, Dr. Nivedita Lairenlakpam, has requested to her counterpart in Manipur University to consider admission of students from Dhanamanjari University in provisional manner for master's program in Manipur University, as Dhanamanjari University faces delay in declaring the results for 5th and 6th semester examinations. The letter further maintained that Dhanamanjari University is committed to submit all complete mark sheets as soon as they released by the university, and DMU is also committed to fulfilling all the necessary requirements to secure admission. All Manipur Asha Workers Trade Union today announced that all Asha workers in Manipur will carry out cease work strike from July 18. Speaking to media in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, General Secretary of the Union, Secretary Paungnam Asharani said, state government has failed to fully recognize Asha workers in the state while also denying the remuneration of 15,000 rupees for every Asha workers. Various memorandums have been submitted to relevant departments of the government. However, so far, government has not given any positive response in this matter. Asharani said the decision to start the cease work strike was taken as they are left with no other choice. She urged all ASA workers in the state to stop performing their duties during the strike.
July ki tang tarang nipan tha tare 2024 dagi akhoi asa singna taliba demand la che tha amada akhoi lupa lising tara manga piu haiba sarakana masak khangba asa sing se akhoi recognize to biu haiba pandam amaga loina na akhoi tang trai bandagi akan ba khongjang sangsil lagani karigumba akhoi na sangsali ba akan ba khongjang asida maligi tha khuding asa singna asa de amadi akoigi asagi report thaba mali report thaba hajana ama thajari hariba report thariba ase karigumba kanagumba asa amatana July thadagi asade pangthok piganu karigumba asasingi maraktagi lamhen tumhen ba yawbiraktuna mali report amadi asade pangthok ba yawbiramba taragadi maduda lapa diet masa masa na pubigadabani aduna health and nutrition day akhoi pangthok pa yawjara roi tha khuding gi oina akhoina chaliba pui population masing thiriba malaria test toriba adagi TB test toriba diabetes test toriba any thabak khudima asada thabak yangre haribada loiba naira roi thabak limpu manga gi matak te hena pi aduba piribe state CRS dil palising ama khatani insetinal palising ani khatani aduna maram oiraga July thadagi akhoi thabak punamag lepsa ba haibase akhoi asa worker union gi maikai digi punama akhoi phirep ama to oina lawjaraga ngasi press meet se pangthok seri bani.
Various paddy fields that are located in the adjoining areas of Ecopad in Thoubal district have been inundated by water, causing panic and fear among farmers in the area. According to farmers in this area, the flooding in their paddy field and fish farms resulted due to malfunctioning of 2 shutters in the dam that is being constructed at Kelako. Water overflowing from this dam have submerged various paddy fields and fish farms in the area, terming it as an artificial flood created due to failure of relevant authority. Farmers have urged the government and relevant departments to fix the malfunctioning shutters of the dam.
Imphal turenda tagadaba Kelakung Meril Sida Sarib Dam. Dam Zigi, Lejari Satar Omasi, Satar Amakak Targa, Aniamana, Yadre Hydra, Sing Sendra. Maramasina, Matakti is indirectly Kenel Gi Sing, Maya Kenel Gi Sing, Arong Turen Gi Sing Asna. Asuki Matigama Maramna, Hena some Tamasum Chocolatana, Kangban Gis Haruk, Ayamba, Anna, Pungrava, Hosing Luena, Pumzengre, Pumgre, Angan Posic, how we are the Vipium the later. Ngai, Nayo, Wom Sing, Paktak Nanatumne. Amadi Pumna, Nasing a ship, Paktak Nanasira. Maramasina, Marilinava, Department Musina, to sing with our Sibu, Jinsin Buduna, Lomi Sing Awawasi, Ubinaba, Puming Chingsari.
Environment Protection Union, in short EPU Manipur, will be conducting a survey along Vaishal Maril starting from July 17 with an aim to fix the crucial water channel that drains flood water from Imphal city. The union has appealed to local clubs, organizations to give this support during this survey. Speaking to media person in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, convener of the union, Mayingbam Joy, said many areas in Manipur get inundated even after slight rainfall. Vaishal Maril water channel plays an important role in draining flood water, and the channel also feeds water to Loktak Lake, which is a Ramsar site and also an important water body for the state. Therefore, it is important to keep this water channel clean and free flowing. Environment Protection Union will initiate a cleaning work along the water channel after carrying out a proper survey. Joy further urged the local clubs based in Sagolban constituency, Kaishamthong, Patsoy, Nauria Pakhang Lakpa, Wangoi, Nambol and Mayang Imphal to give their support during the survey.
Loktak Pachisu Manipur, the Makti Yamna Maruwe, Asumba Loktak Lexi Hingan High Targadi, Loktak Sibu feeding the river, Tuku Masamasaje, Siju Hingan Mutota, Asumba Tuku Meamji Mutirakumatamda, Waishil Marine Habaze, Masisu Yam important web, Kendra. Terese, asida ising mukol kumatunda Waishil Marine Chitarga, Loktak Tabaneva. Process Mayam Kopsin Gibiti, Waishil Marine, Piction Gareva, Piction the Cinnamon Waraga, Environment Protection Union Manipuri, Yana Paka the Batavaki, Waishil Marine Association Basini, Masida Hana ongoing Toraga, I did Sataragaleramba, Hana Paka Kiva Tabak from Singer Mogasu, Moduyam Progress Line a packet view, Awara passing a Juzu, Environment Protection Union, Makai. Yingchan Jaraga, Chen Chong Jaraga, Madu, Akoi Waishil Marine, Siangava, Honamina Sea Hine Hijeri, Asuma Tabak, Pakalakumatamda, Ekoi Survey of Jerkani, La Viva Julai Getam, Taratuta, Asiki Survey of Womatamda, Environment Protection Union Manipur, Ipu Bunung Sibiraga, Marile Never like I Club, Kisang Stancing Imam Mira by Vising Atua, Mapam Jaga Jaga Dugi, Mioisingna, Sogat Piu Haidana, Media Giputang Hijeri.
A 26-year-old man has been shot in his leg by unidentified miscreants. According to a report from police, Wakambam Nelson, son of W. Nimaichan from Takel Kongbal Thaugdam, sustained injuries on his right leg after he was shot by some armed miscreants. He has been treated at Sijja hospitals. So far, the motive behind the shooting could not be established. Union of Treatment and Rehabilitation of Users for Social Transformation, in short UTRES, today drew the attention of government and relevant authorities regarding misconduct and malpractices at Punsi Lambi Rehabilitation Center, which is located at Patsoi Part 1 under Imphal West District. Speaking to media person at Manipur Press Club, Vice President of UTRES, Naurem Buddha, alleged that Punsi Lambi Rehabilitation Center is carrying out various illegal activities, including torture of inmates and extraction of huge sum of money from families of inmates. Naurem Buddha urged the relevant authority to look into the matter of violation of rules in this rehab center.
Tang Mapan Patret, Haivan Midasida, Pasoi Parwan Leva, Punsilam, Rehabilitation Center, Sidum, Pubachagi Mapolkara, Tavaita, Noalagam, Sanga Yankanda, Ain Kaina, ill treatment with Monga, Pubazai, Torum Baita, Puri Katana with the Monong the Land inmates, some patient Krasudum, Ain Giwang, Dadum, Moy pick up Tova, Adigi, Moy Labigi Mongo Yankanda, Quena, Shepside, Oirena, Quena, Social Welfare, certified Tobirabadum Center, Nom Hinduma, Quena, Preferred Toraga, Madrid, Hamamatuna Noalaga, family members in Sikauraga, where if you have Zawari live Matanda, family members in the site, Tongan White Man, Pontopia Vital, Hariva Mokoi Massage, Harmatunda, some Rehab Kimi Odora, Natraga, Atopo Authority Odora, Hariva, patient to give families into the treatment amount to not to be the Tonganba, another extra amount, Krasudum, demand Hagatra, Natraga, Ashakra, Pio, having Chimba, Dumugi, Mungusun Tokiram Vital, Riva, Neum Chum Talai, Mamsu. Akaiba Mamma, way vital. In Pasham Talakuma, Moikanda, the Neum Land pick up Toba, at the Kleinma, Labor Matamda, Magi Klein Dugi, Chapsava, Magi right, Violet Toropa, Sum Mamsin Morkanda, Quena, upon body, wherever you trust to sue, Adumatinang, how vital. The Marmorkanda, highly pushing Makatana, Amona, or Mayo, so Vidanava, Makatana, Apple Tozage.
President of the Indian Dental Association Manipur State Branch, Dr. R.K. Ratan Kumar, has appealed people to stop using tobacco products, including cigarettes, as these products could create cancer risks and other illnesses to people. Dr. R.K. Ratan Kumar was speaking during an awareness program which was jointly organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU, Indian Dental Association Manipur State Branch, and Department of Public Health Dentistry RIMS in connection with World No Tobacco Day at Manipur Press Club today. The awareness program was organized in connection with the Golden Jubilee celebration of All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU. During the program, Assistant Professor of Department of Public Health Dentistry RIMS, Dr. Diptajit Das, gave a PowerPoint presentation about harmful effects of tobacco addiction, while Assistant Professor Dr. Rajkumari Surbala informed attendees about how to stop the use of tobacco at the event.
Tobacco is also injurious to mouth, lungs and heart. Actually, rehabilitating plant with tobacco may develop chronic ulcer. Later on, it will grow as a oral cancer. So oral cancer is high in the places where tobacco consumption is high. Tobacco smoking also increases risks of heart disease, which can lead to heart attack and stroke. Paumina masigi matangda hidamna sidabagi matangda leiriba mangjaba phattaba mayam fazana khanga kanda akoina pau irapa matamda prajasingina su hidamna sina masi thadu masi thadu kone phare ayisi okoi wakhal olakadori loinana lakadori batang marhoida su okoi paumijingi oiba akhanaba mega health camp ma okoi Manipur press club asida pathum segani masida normally yengado hili dental su yawgani then medicine, meat, when the big issue by guiding yogi or by request of Zakhe, Aduna, high when a mistake the Pomishing, also Pomiki families in Pomiki Manusing, I don't know high when came say the Bonaga.
Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Join our team at SKTV. We're hiring a junior sub-editor. Key responsibilities: should be able to translate content from Manipuri to English, collaborate with reporters and senior editors to ensure content meets editorial standards, write compelling headlines and subheads, able to work under pressure. Qualifications: graduate or degree in mass communication or related field, excellent attention to detail and strong organizational skills, ability to work effectively in a fast-paced, deadline-driven environment, strong communication and teamwork skills. If you're ready to join our dynamic team, send us your updated resume and a recent passport photo to hr@sktv.news or WhatsApp 7005-259-437 or visit us at SKTV News, Sangay Puro Mamang Laikay, First Floor, Airport Road. Don't miss this opportunity. Apply now.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. Security forces has recovered arms and ammunition during a search operation at Salam Pathong area in Thobal district yesterday. Security forces recovered 2 hand grenades without detonator, 1 modified pumpy bomb, 1 38mm cartridges and 1 tear smoke shell soft nose. The recovered items have been handed over to relevant police station for further legal actions. As part of ongoing civic action program, Assam Rifles has organized drawing and essay competition at Haukchong village in Noni district today. The competition was organized with the aim to nurture creativity and literary skills among children. Villagers and school staffs in Haukchong village expressed their happiness and gratitude to Assam Rifles for organizing such event. Indian Red Cross Society, Manipur State Branch and CMO Imphal East jointly organized a day-long free medical camp at Uchekon Lomanbi, Yuvrajpally today. The medical camp was organized under the sponsorship of Métis in the America. Around 98 persons availed health assistance during the camp, which was carried out through assistance from Uchekon Social Youth Unity Club. On the other hand, Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch also handed over various relief items to flood-affected people. Ethno Heritage Council Hericon and Blood Center Jenims jointly carried out blood donation program at Jenims today. A total of 30 members of Hericon donated blood during the program. Speaking on the sidelines, General Secretary of Hericon, Ahibam Anand, said the blood donation program was organized with the aim to help the people in the state and to inculcate the idea of unity among various communities in the state.
Asi pangtok chari ba duk maba blood donation ke ma se khoi blood center Jenims ka Ethno Heritage Council her kon khusam na kan dai khoi hari ba blood donation ke ma si sinja bani yellow proof sing ta kathok la I haidana maduna khoi thim moijar kan da hari ba blood donation ke ma si khoi sinja bani si maru ba pandam di kan ha kan da khoi tuan ba khoi yellow proof sing si khoi punna thabak tawminar kan da nage kya dagi khoi da ayat apan pirek liba mayam ase khoi punna thengna minar kan da khoi apun ma Manipur ma sagan ana bagi pandam da asi sinja bani aduna Manipur da tuan ba khoi leba ki thabak tawiri ba tuan ba lup sing sida hari ba blood donation sing kem sing ase soidana mari tawira ga di hoji thengnari ba blood ki award passing je khara do isu khoi megat pa soidana ngam gani habgi ase ba thaja ba do khoi heri kona madu thamjai.
Assam Rifles in Tamenglong organized a medical camp at Kabui Kulin village in Tamenglong district as a part of its Operation Savadhana. Doctors and staffs from Assam Rifles attended to about 450 villages during the medical camp and also distributed free medicines. Villages loaded Assam Rifles for organizing such medical camps. Now from the national news. In a major development, Supreme Court has granted interim bail to Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal in the case registered under Prevention of Money Laundering Act over the liquor policy case. A bench of justices Sanjeev Khanna and Dipankar Datta delivered the judgment. However, Mr. Kejriwal remained in jail as he is currently being questioned by the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) in a separate case. Delhi's Rose Avenue Court extended the judicial custody of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal until July 25th in a case registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) against him in the excise policy case. It may be mentioned that Arvind Kejriwal was arrested on March 21st by Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case linked to the alleged Delhi liquor policy scam. In a rare gesture, leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi has made an appeal on social media asking people to refrain from using derogatory slurs towards former Union Minister Smriti Irani. Rahul Gandhi wrote in a post on X that winning and losing happen in life. I urge everyone to refrain from using derogatory language and being nasty towards Smriti Irani or any other leader for that matter. Humiliating and insulting people is a sign of weakness, not strength. It may be mentioned that Smriti Irani suffered defeat in the recent Lok Sabha election against Congress candidate Kishori Lal Sharma in Amethi constituency. Now the sports news. Daniil Medvedev faces Carlos Alcaraz in the first men's singles semi-final match of Wimbledon 2024. The match is currently underway at Centre Court of All England Lawn Tennis and Cricket Club. In another semi-final match, Italy's Lorenzo Musetti will take on Novak Djokovic. The match starts at 8 p.m. tonight. Meanwhile, in the women's singles, Jasmine Paolini of Italy has set up a final clash with Czech Republic's Barbora in the semi-final matches that were played yesterday. Barbora defeated Ravakina by 3-6, 6-3, 6-4, while Jasmine Paolini beat V. Vedic of Croatia by 6-2, 4-6, 7-6 to become the first Italian woman to reach the Wimbledon final. The women's singles final match will be played tomorrow. Now the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center, Imphal states the maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 22.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 73% in the evening. As per the report, Manipur received 5.1 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur Cabinet gave nod to hold a full budget session for 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly from July 31st. Kuki CSOs and students' body denounce a claim of Chief Minister Nongtham Biren about ongoing peace talk between Meitei and Kuki communities. Demand the Chief Minister to disclose details of the peace talk. And the Supreme Court Collegium recommends Justice Nomaikapam Koteshwar of Manipur for elevation as Judge of Supreme Court. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website, that is skyic.in, to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app for free. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Till then, good night.